Hey, welcome back everyone to the Learn JavaScript series, and in today's video we will be checking operators. So we'll look at what exactly are operators in JavaScript, the different types of operators, and yeah, that's pretty much what they do. Now, in addition to the GitHub repository, I will also be using MDN Web Docs for JavaScript and W3 Schools to just get some more examples. And of course, the GitHub repository will be edited over time. Nothing too crazy, some light changes, maybe just add a few stuff, maybe take out a few stuff, because it's always good to update your content. So go through, read through for yourself, see what's happening, and just enjoy, learn something new. So yeah, as I said, we'll be looking at operators. Now, last video we looked at the assignment operator. So we learned how to declare variables and initialize them using the assignment operator. Now, in addition to the assignment operator, we have other operators such as the equal, the double equal operator, which is just two equal signs, and it checks whether something are two variables, whether they are equal in value, but it doesn't check whether they are equal in type. That's a very important thing to note. So JavaScript has something called type conversion, and essentially what that does is it takes two data types and convert them to the same data type. So for example, a string and a number, it would convert that string to that number. So let's just say use 5, the string 5 and the number 5, it would convert the string to the number 5 if we use the double equals operator, which is why a lot of people don't, and they use the strict equality operator, which is 3 equal signs. So let me just give you a quick rundown. So let me navigate to VS Code right here, and I had some stuff that I looked up earlier. So right here, as you can see, we have the equality operator. Let me just uncomment this. Just uncomment this real quick. I'm using control question mark. Let me just comment this, comment back, control question mark again. That's commented out. Okay, so we have two variables. Var x equals 5, y is assigned 5, var y is assigned a string 5. Let me just go like this, and yeah, so now we have a function. As I said, don't worry about what a function is, and we have an if statement. So don't worry too much about this. You just need to focus on this, the double equals. So right here I am checking if the string 5 is equal to the number 5, and I'm using the if statement to evaluate that. So if y is equal to 5, I'm just reading how you would read this if you understood the concept of an if statement. I want to return the boolean value true. Else, or otherwise, I will want to return the boolean value false. So this operation right here will return true because double equals will convert the string value to the number value. And to prove it, let's just navigate down here to the console and do node app.js true. So we can see that returns true. Now let me just comment this out, comment that out real quick, scroll down a bit, and now we'll check the same operation using the strict equality. And let me just uncomment this. So essentially we have the same function as before, same value, Oh, let me just, yeah, if I didn't do this, then nothing would work. So I'm just going. Of course, I could have declared them or initialized them within the function, but that's not really relevant. I'm just showing you guys how the equality versus the strict equality operation differ. Right, so yeah, we have that, and let me just read this out for you just in case you don't understand what's going on. As I said, don't worry about functions or if statements, we'll get to all of that later. And of course, you can read ahead in the GitHub repository. Just go on, check things out for yourself, come back to the videos if you need more clarity. And yeah, I will actually create an Instagram page where you guys could come to me with whatever queries you have, but I will let you know when that is completed. So yeah, check this out. So here we have a function that's checking if y is equal to 5 both in value and in type, right? So y again is a string, as a type of string that has the value 5. So let's see what happens when we run this. So let me just clear, just to make things a bit more visually appealing, and then go node app.js, enter, and it is false because y is not equal to 5 in type, because y is a string while 5 is a number. So whenever you're writing any serious code, it would be best to check the value of your operation or whatever it is that you're doing using the strict equality operator, just to prevent any bugs from happening, because you don't want to say equal and instead of using the triple equal, which may cause problems down the line. So yeah, that's pretty much how the strict equality operator differs from the equality operator. Now the next operation I want to look at is the not operator. So let me just show you something real quick. Let me navigate. Let me just navigate to, where did I do? Did I put it? Okay, let me just show you. Okay, let me just do this instead. So the not operator is denoted by an exclamation mark. So let me just go like so you can see. So it's used an exclamation mark to denote the not operator. And what this not or negation operator does is simply flip the script of whatever value you input. So I'm going to show you a quick demo. So var test is assigned true, and if you do a console log of test and I go like this, it returns true. You can see that right here. But if I use this not operator right here and I do the same thing, it returns false, because the opposite of true is false. The opposite of the Boolean true is false. So that's how the not operator works. Now, of course, you have other ways we can use the not operator, and for that I will be navigating to, I believe, W3 School. So let me just show you right here. Yeah, and of course refer to the GitHub repository. You'll see the other operators like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, which are pretty self-evident, pretty clear to understand. Any basic knowledge of math, you should be able to understand this. So yeah, let me just move on real quick. Now, yeah, there were 3 schools. Alright, so We talked about this before. The double equals is the equal to operator, and the triple equals checks the equality of the value and the type. And of course they have some examples which you can try it for yourself, so go ahead and give that a try. Then the not equal operator. Now essentially what's happening here is it's saying, oh, let me just go back up. So they say that given that x is assigned 5, the table below explains the comparison operator. So x as 5 has been assigned to x. That's the first thing we need to take away from this. Now this is saying x, and let's remove this not operator, this negation operator, for a bit. This would say x equal, or x has been assigned, or 8 has been assigned to x, which is false, right? So remember, we're removing this negation operator a bit, so this would actually be false instead of true. But with the negation operator, not operator, it flips the script and says x is not equal to 8, or it hasn't been assigned 8, and because it hasn't, then it would return true. So it's simply taking the opposite of the value and then returning it. And let me just go down here. Stick. And the next use of the negation operator would be to check the equality of the value and the equality of the type. Now this works similar in some sense. It works similar to the triple equals operator, but instead of checking just the equality of the type, it returns the opposite, similar to when we were explaining what the negation operator does. So it says, or this reads, x is not equal to 5 in both value and type. And because x is not equal to 5 in both value and type, well, this actually is true. X isn't equal to that, so it returns false. It's a bit confusing to grasp, but you just have to practice with it until you get it. So all this is saying is that x is not equal to 5 in either value or type, and the statement itself isn't true because x is equal to value to 5 in value and type. That's why it returns false, because up here we have x or 5 being assigned to x. So I hope that clears stuff up about the different operators. Of course, you have the greater than, less than, which is saying if x greater than 8, which is false because x is 5, 8 is obviously greater than 5. Then less than returns true. Less than or greater than or equal to, which is false again because 5 is less than 8, and less than or equal to, which returns true because 8 is is greater than 5. So I hope that clears stuff up. As usual, I will be linking videos in the description to help you understand, just in case I didn't explain it that well. But yeah, you can check it out, and that should be enough.